When I was growing up, I was living in a joint family in a small apartment, and there was very little space or privacy to exercise. I never thought to exercise because I had rarely seen women exercising or even wearing sneakers in public. Now, I go back to the same setting, and I can exercise, and I can be moving. How much space does it take to move? Very little. And why do we need privacy? Because it is the norm now? Who sets these norms? We do. So who can change these norms? We can change these norms. And that's why I'm here to talk to you today, to take a stand. What you do today is very, very important. Take a stand. I know you've all been sitting for a while. Come on, stand up. Stretch if you want. I'm going to show you a sign that you can do with your hands to signal. So this is V for we, M for move, and you can signal to other people and say, we move together. Okay, thank you very much. You can remain standing, moving if you want. You can sit down if you want. If you're blocked by someone in front of you who's standing, you can stand up and join them. And don't worry if you can't see me, because whatever the person in front of you is doing is far more important. So, how can we change these norms? Why move, right? Good question. We need to know why we should be moving. We all know the many benefits of exercise, but this is mostly moderate or vigorous physical activity, and we are recommended to do 20 or 30 minutes a day. That's only about 2% of our time. It's very little. Yet, even that is a big challenge to many of us. More importantly, what is getting known more now is that even other light activities, just moving, just stepping, standing, those may be beneficial. And sitting is actually getting to be known as the new smoking. One cigarette can reduce life expectancy by about 10 minutes. What's your guess? How much would an hour of sitting passively? Believe it or not, about twice as much. While this is only from a couple of studies, it is very clear, while we don't know exactly how much risk is reduced, it's very clear that many hours of sitting are not good for us. Yet, evolution is going in entirely a different direction. So we cannot do anything about that. We can't reverse the technology. What we can do, and what many people have recommended, we could be moving our legs while sitting, keeping our legs raised. Those are still activities. Could be moving while sitting, but that's all still sitting. So let's leave the chair aside. What we should be doing is getting up every 20 to 30 minutes and moving. But how do we do this? We are in public most of the time, and we're concerned about what people might think if we move. So I know this was a challenge, but I really thought the way to go is to change the norms. So as a scientist, I decided to do a pilot project and set myself up on a little mission. And I had to try it myself in different settings and see what reactions I got. So I tried moving in public, at the airport, at railway stations, and I was actually surprised. I thought this would be much more challenging. But what I found was that many people didn't even notice. Why? Because everybody's busy in their own worlds. So, anyway, at the end of this journey, I felt that some people did look and stare and think, what is this person doing, moving like crazy? But many people smiled because they could see I was having the time of my life. And I'm convinced we can do this. It's very easy, it could be fun, and we can change the norms. We should all be comfortable moving in public. What's wrong with that? People feel comfortable smoking a cigarette. Everyone's comfortable having a sugary drink. But yet, if I move like this, people are staring like, what is this person doing? So, we can think and move in different ways. Move creatively, move actively, move creatively. I have a plan for us going forward to make this a reality in different settings. So let's start from the easy part, when you're by yourself. I realized when I started on this journey that I was inhibited even by myself. It wasn't even inhibition, but you don't think about it. That you just move in certain ways during the day, even in the privacy of your own home. Earlier, when I would put my coffee in the microwave, I would be just waiting. Is it done? Is it done? Now, I'm turning with the turntable, and my coffee's done, and I'm still having a lot of fun. So when you're ironing, when you're cooking, when you're folding clothes, you could be just moving in different ways and using every opportunity. So that's the easy part. We're building up. So when you're in familiar settings, you're with people whom you know and you interact with every day, like your friends, family, colleagues. Maybe just talk to them. Tell them about VMove. And they may want to join you and join in the fun. So the next phase is, of course, the most challenging, is when you are with people in a setting that is not familiar or in a more public setting and with people that you don't know. And this was a start with people I knew in a restaurant. But the more challenging part is, of course, when you're with people that you don't know in a public setting. But I have a vision, what the future is going to look like as we all start moving together in different settings. We spend a lot of time waiting at bus stops, waiting at the airport, waiting in the doctor's office. Isn't that where we should be doing something that's healthy for us? It's just about feeling comfortable and moving. And if we all move together, it's going to become a reality. So, to take this to the next level, of course, I need all of you to support me and to help propagate this. But we also need some plan and some tools. And I know there are many daring people here and people who can make a difference and take the bold steps, and people who are going to support this. It can be done. We can do it. But we have some tools as well. As I showed you the sign, this is VMove, and you can signal to somebody else and move together. Thank you. So this can be a universal signal across different language barriers. And this is also a logo that can be used You can post it in your offices, in your workplace, in any place to show your support and to encourage people that we support people sitting in this doctor's office and moving. We can also take the good part of the technological advances, use hashtags, promote the movement, share your moves on the Facebook page, take videos of yourself moving in different scenarios like I did, post them. This is for all of us. Add your comments. Now, I need all of you to help make this a reality. I see many leaders in the audience. Stand up. If you think you're a leader, stand up. If you want to be a leader, stand up. Move with me. Do this sign to anyone who's not up yet. Move with me.